Let's greet the teams for today's game as they enter the field. The Missouri State High School Activities Association reminds all spectators that the purpose of this contest is to promote education. The examples set for our students today will help create better citizens for the future. Please do your part by displaying positive sportsmanship throughout today's contest. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you all please rise, remove your caps as we honor America. This special arrangement of our national anthem was commissioned in honor of the Missouri State High School Activities Association's centennial celebration. It is performed by Missouri's finest high school musicians, representing the All-State Band, Choir, and Orchestra. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet tonight's participants. First, the Panthers of Park Hill South, coming into today's match with a record of 18-6. Park Hill South Panthers are coached by head coach Chris Farmer, assisted by Guru, Jared Byrne, Bridger Prince, and Matt Simpkins. Now for the starters for the Panthers, in goal will be 00, Everett Crowley. Number 2, Max Fox. Number 6, Nick Tara. Number 7, Owen Kobe. Number 9, Nathaniel Barthrow. Number 10, William Baum. Number 11, Ty Zimmerman. Number 14, Noah Stevens. Number 19, Lizal O'Day. Number 23, Nico Pastorino. And number 29, Sam Reeves. And now for the Jaguars of Fort Zumwalt West. Coming Coming into tonight's game with a record of 19-4-2 on the season. The Jaguars are coached by head coach Brian Ruby, assisted by Kristen Cooper, Les Hager, and Roy Maskell. Starting for the Panthers tonight will be in goal number 0, Cody Baden. Number 2, Trevor Rivera. Number 3, Cade Heath. Number 4, Chase Worrell. Number 5, Mason Humans. Number 7, Landon Miley. Number 8, Jason Weinhold. Number 9, Giovanni Griffin. Number 11, Travis Corbett. Number 16, Adam Robin. And number 17, Cade Williams. The officials for tonight's contest are head referee Andy Ellsworth and assistant referees Murad Khalil and Galaru Bakari. Our fourth official is Tim Lammery. These officials were selected to work this event due to their outstanding work and commitment during the season.
Well, you've heard the lineups. The anthem's been played. We are about set for the Class 4 third place matchup as Fort Zumwalt West, the Jaguars, come in 19-4-2. They take on the Park Hill South Panthers, who are 18-6 on the year. And it is a chance for Fort Zumwalt West, their first ever Final Four appearance. They are looking to come out of here today in third place, end the season on a high note. Final matchup of the year for these two sides. One of them would like to walk away in third rather than saying they finished in fourth and couldn't get a win in the final weekend of the regular season. Tanner Hendrickson here with you as you're watching Misha TV, as it is a cool one here today. Final matchup on field number 2. The final time we'll be crowning a team for third place here this evening. I got Michael Wagenknecht running the production side of things for us here today as we're getting close to kicking this one off. And we'll see how these two teams match up on paper. Looks like it's going to be a fun contest. Looks like they are pretty evenly matched. We'll see if that ends up holding true here this evening. It is 54 degrees and clear as we get ready to kick this one off.
This is game 4 and last win of the day for me.
So we're just waiting for the whistle from our official. We'll talk a lot about some of the stories throughout this one here. Both these sides lost in the semifinals to two powerhouses in Class 4 last night. Park Hill South lost to Rockhurst 4-0 in their semifinal matchup. Fort Zumwalt West fell to SLU High, the Junior Billikens, 1-0 in their semifinal contest. So we kick this one off. This will roll through and be punted. That's Everett Grauer. That is in goal for the Panthers. It's over there on the far side. Fort Zumwalt West comes into this one in their purple jerseys with the black shorts. A nice challenge one at midfield. For Park Hill South, they're in the whites with the black shorts on here today. For Park Hill South, they're a very high-powered offense, average 3.4 goals per game and allowed just one. They're going to come out, if they did like in their semifinal matchup, 4-2-3-1 will be their formation here today. That is Cody Baden that sends this away. Cody Baden had a really good performance in the loss yesterday to SLU High. Made 6 saves. Did allow that one goal on the year. A .79 goals against average, .792 save percentage, and 11 shutouts for the junior keeper. He's the last line of defense for Fort Zumwalt West. It's brought ahead now by them coming down the far side. It's Worrell that's got it. Worrell trying to dance around the last defender. Good defense there by Owen Toby, the junior. 5'9", and he's able to strip clean. Excuse me, that was Giffen, not who I originally said in Worrell. That's number 9. Everett Grauer is the one that is in net for Park Hill South. His numbers on the year, .95 goals against average, .777 save percentage, and 8 shutouts. He was second all-conference, second all-district for the Panthers. So that gets knocked out of play. Throwing coming up here for Fort Zumwalt West. See if this is going to be a long throw, and it looks like it might be. It'll be coming out of the hands of Cade Williams, the GAC Player of the Year. Long throw, flick. They were trying to flick that towards the back post, but Corbett just couldn't get his head on underneath that one to flick it back towards the back post. So goal kick is taken quickly here. That will roll out of play. Throwing coming up for Fort Zumwalt West. These teams had one common opponent in the season. That is Hickman. Park Hill South beat them 9-1. Fort Zumwalt West beat them 4-0. We'll see if that tells us any kind of story of this contest. That pass is out of play. Throwing coming up here for the Jaguars. Jaguars not as high prolific in offense as the Panthers. They average 2.4 goals per game. Still a pretty solid number, and they allow less than one a game. So both these teams very sound defensively. Coming into the 18, pass attempt got deflected away. That was a good job of sticking that left foot out. That was Parra that made that defensive play. That's why he's an all-district player. Goes out, throwing coming up here for Park Hill South. Tight spaces. Nice ball handling skills there. And a nice little one-touch pass as it's going to be brought ahead into space. Tried to lay that one off, but it got deflected, and it did not go out. Good job to come off the line there. That was Baden that got across to grab that. Well, you don't hear this very often, but Cody Baden scored the game-winning goal in the quarterfinals. And he did so in overtime, so it wasn't on like the typical corner kick where you see late in the game where they will send up a goalie to add an extra body in the box. No, he did it on a free kick to beat Francis Howell to get Fort Zumwalt West to their first ever Final Four appearance. Sure, if you just told someone that, they might think you were making it up. Sounds too good to be true for a goalie. Good action being played here as Fort Zumwalt West has to go back to this. They're going to shield it off. They're going to keep now play it as he got bumped into the ball. That goes out. Oh, I thought that went out. Official didn't see it that way. So pressure remains on here as Park Hill South has it. Bringing it into the 18-yard box, carrying it ahead. It's laid off, thinking a long shot from distance, but that will be guided wide to the left of goal. That was Ty Zimmerman trying to put that on frame. 6'1" midfielder. Zimmerman, 13 goals in the regular season. See here, he's thinking shot right away. Couldn't guide it towards frame, though. Four players on this Park Hill South team have scored 10-plus goals. Ty Zimmerman is one of them. He was first-team All-Conference and first-team All-District this year. One of many guys that have that honor to their name. Played down the line. There was contact. That's going to be a foul. So free kick coming up here for the Panthers. Good call by our official there. Frustrating part for Fort Zumwalt West. I'm not sure that ball was going to stay in, even if he had been able to get some speed to get to that. We'll see the replay here. Honestly, from that angle, it looked like the turf monster got him. Free kick sent in. Dangerous ball played into the box, coming off the line. Nice catch there by Baden as he caught the free kick from Stevens. And they're going to go quickly here. Good recovery defense as that gets knocked out of play. Landon Miley's, or excuse me, that is Owen Toby that made that play. Thrown in, and whoops, that one bounces off shin guard there of Giffen. And our head official is making it clear here in the first 7 minutes, nobody's going to inch forward on these throw-ins like a lot of teams try to do. He backs both teams up. Fought forward near the sideline, goes out. It's going to be a throw-in coming up here for Park Hill South. Contact, foul. Or no, excuse me, I heard the whistle from the other field. Tough part about two games going on at one time. Going to the far side of the field. That's going to be kept in. I believe that's Bartram that's got it. Nice challenge there. That's one. Zumwalt West can't get possession of it. Toby brings it ahead for Park Hill South. Dancing around with it. Lays it off, gets it back. Now he'll try and cross it towards the box. Flying in there. Good header cleared away from danger by the Fort Zumwalt West defender. Hard challenge, and a foul is going to be called, and we might have a yellow here. No, they're going to call on the training staff. They want to take a look at the player that took the head contact there. It's good safety precautions being used by our Misha officiating crew. Just want to make sure everybody's okay, because head injuries are such a scary thing.
Yeah. We don't need to show him until he's back up.
Called on the training staff, but the player got up rather quickly after the head contact. It looks like the official, they do have the right to send the player off to make sure they get checked out. Looks like that's what they're going to do here.
I think the corner kick was taken with like 1 second left when they didn't feel like it needed to be, and then a player ran into the goalie.
Trying to see who that is that's coming off here for Park Hill South.
Not that we could see, but there may have been touches thrown in the stands earlier by parents. Yeah, we think so. Yeah. I know, it's a very close game.
Player that came off for Park Hill South, that is William Bound that came off.
We should be good. Okay, cool. Yeah, we are.
So it'll be a drop ball that's coming here that will be booted away by Park Hill South, I believe. Yep, they will punt this one towards goal, where Baden will just catch it cleanly. We expect this to be a fun match. It'll be fun to watch the chess match between the head coaches. Chris Farmer, the head coach of Park Hill South, 158 career wins with the program. And the head coach in his first year for Fort Zumwalt West. Brian Ruby's put together a good year number one as they went 19-3-2 in the regular up until the Final Four here before their loss yesterday in the semis. Wright came into the game for Park Hill South because of the injury. But we're going to see the man that came off and Bound come back in rather quickly. Nice ball played down the line. Trying to get it here, sticking his foot out there. Zimmerman just can't get to it. Good defense by Fort Zumwalt West. Heading around at midfield, be settled down by the Jaguars. They're going to come out wide here. Giffen's the one that's got it. He's got an overlapping run to his left. Giffen will carry it, and he got contacted from behind, lost the ball. Now a chance to cross this ball in. Who'd that go off of last? Corner kick's coming up. As nice job by Rivera to earn that corner, as that went off of the foot of O'Day last. So first corner of the evening here. And we're going to see Humans be the one that will send this in. I just heard Park Hill South, bench say watch for the flick on. So they're thinking this ball's going near post. Here we go. Ball going to be sent in. Good cross. Oh, they just couldn't get on the receiving end of it. Still an opportunity to play this? No. Miley just couldn't get that ball to his feet to play it back out wide as it got cleared away there by O'Day. Sub coming in now for Park Hill South. Looks like they're going to bring back on William Bound, So Bound back in after the head collision. Trainer checked him out. He's good to go. Here the Fort Zumwalt West cheerleaders cheering on their squad out there today. And they've got spirit. So here comes the Jaguars. Playing it down the line on the near side. They're trying to get that to Humans again. Humans is one of 9 seniors on this Fort Zumwalt West squad. Keep an eye on him. Coach Ruby told me before the game he is an elite set-piece passer. So he's someone to keep an eye on set pieces as a guy that could be playing the ball in. He was the one who played in that dangerous corner that they had a couple minutes ago. They go all the way back to Baden. They'll be comfortable giving him the ball. As I mentioned, he scored the OT winner in the quarters against Francis Howe. He's very good with his feet, Coach had told me prior to the game. Ball being played ahead, coming off the line. Quickly, good read there by Baden. Park Hill South had someone making that run up the gut there. Nice little touch, but then just couldn't get that back to his feet. Toby was the one who intercepted there. Early on, it's been very tight defensively. We've just seen one shot here in the first 12 minutes. Carrying it now, Giffen. Gets around towards the end line, plays this into the 6-yard box, deflected away. Good job defensively to get a piece of that. And now trying to clear it. Bound will carry it ahead. Your side got around the double team there from Fort Zumwalt West, but as you're seeing here, very good, crisp passing in the early going, especially from the Jaguars here early on. So they've been very connected. As I say that, they have a pass that goes a little awry. The ball didn't have enough mustard on it to get out of play. Bringing it ahead now with some speed in the middle of the field. This is a nice run that's building. Bound is the one that carries it. Got taken down. Foul is called. And a free kick is coming up here for the Panthers. This free kick will be right near the edge of the center field circle there. Looks like Nick Parra is going to be the one that will play this in. He was second team all-district this year. Parra going to feed this. Coming off the line, flying in. That got headed away by a Jaguar defender. So goes out of play. Be a throw-in for Park Hill South near the corner flag. Looks like they may try for a long throw, and they're throwing a bunch of bodies into the 18.
No, you can go throw in and follow and track the ball.
Ball gets thrown in. Headed down near the edge of the 18. Fort Zumwalt West thought there was a handball, and there was, so they're going to call that. Free kick coming up here for the Jaguars. Again, they are 19-4-2 on this season. It's their first ever Final Four appearance in school history. Ended up with a tough matchup as two rivals that'll play for the Class 4 championship tonight at 7 o'clock on Field 1. Rockhurst and SLU High. Those two have gone at it multiple times over the years. Have a challenge there. And they're going to say a throw-in coming up here for Fort Zumwalt West. That was a clean challenge. And we got a player down here. Player that is down for Park Hill South, that is Nazal Ode. He gets back up trying to shake off that heavy collision. And sometimes the ones that hurt the worst are when it's ball on ball like that between two players going at full speed. Just kind of bends that foot and ankle the ways that it really shouldn't. Long shot attempt from distance. Oh, what a strike, and they score! Park Hill South strikes first. A fantastic goal, and it is 1-0 in favor of the Jaguars on an unbelievable strike. As that is scored by William Bound, as we see the replay here, his 13th goal of the season. Nice touch, plenty of space, and you couldn't ask for a better shot. It hits the side netting. There is nothing that a keeper can do. And 1-0 in favor of the Panthers in the Class 4 third place game. This will roll out of play on the near side. Ford Zumwalt West looking for the response here as they try to high press up here. Throw-in coming up here for the Panthers. 1-0 they lead it thanks to the 13th goal of the year from William Bound. He was held in check in their contest yesterday in their loss to Rockers. They had just 3 shots. He was the lone man that got 1 shot on target. Here comes Fort Zumwalt West. They've had a couple of opportunities. They've been trying to build the attack out of the midfield. Just been a little bit off. That ball went out of play, so a throw-in's coming up here on the far side. It's thrown in by Para. So, and just had Michael Wagon connect. Our producer looked to see who got the assist on that. Nathaniel Bartram will be the one that picks up the assist. Bartram's 7th assist of the year. So he set up William Bound, and a corner kick coming up here for Fort Zumwalt West. Humans, again, as mentioned, very good on set pieces. He's the one that will deliver this into the box. Somehow we managed to have 2 balls on the field. Talking to going on here in the box, making sure that they get everything squared away. Mason Humans, a senior, working to deliver this in. Jaguars looking for the equalizer here. This ball spun towards the near side post. Oh, they got a head on it, but it was blocked on the way through as it hit Sam Reeves. I believe it was struck there by Weinhold of Fort Zumwalt West, and now it'll be cleared away. Park Hill South can't keep this ball in, so a throw-in's coming up here. I think Jaguar got stepped on. Is down on the play is Travis Corbett. He's able to get up, though. It's going to be thrown in here. They're going to just throw this one back. Tight space there on the line. Good job, though, by the Panthers to keep it in, or by the Jaguars to keep it in and see if they can switch the fields with it. They've still got a bunch of numbers up after the corner. They're going to try and come here to the near side. This one's going to be headed back into the box. Miley didn't get a lot on that header. Didn't have anybody really to go to with it either. Throw-in's coming up here, and it looks like Fort Zumwalt West wants to go for a long throw-in as they bring up one of their center backers here. They're going to bring up Cade Williams to throw this in. Got to keep an eye on him on set pieces, too, because he's elite when he's in the air. Long throw. They tried to flick that back post. Settled down inside the 18. Juggling with it, flicking it towards goal. And it'll roll through where Grauer will be able to pick it up. Weinhold, I think, was hoping someone was going to make a run there. Jason Weinhold, a senior. He'll be playing college soccer once this season is over. So he'll play at Drury University in the GLVC Conference. Fun to watch him go up against a bunch of local schools like Maryville and Umsel. Wish him nothing but luck with the Drury Panthers and that GLVC Conference. That is no joke when it comes to Division II men's soccer. Very competitive, very physical. Good challenge won here by Fort Zumwalt West. And I believe some schools from the GLVC had coaches out here scouting this tournament here this weekend. Nice move to the inside. Nifting shot attempt got blocked and spins out here. That was Giffen that was trying to get a shot away. Good job to win it back, though, by Cade Keith. With possession of it. Trying to play that towards the box, but it got blocked and spun to the middle of the field. Jaguars keep possession, though. They go all the way back now. Build the attack back from their back line. Good calm patience, trying to find a way to break the structure of Park Hill South here. They decide to go to the near side now. Nice overlapping run. There's going to be a chance to get this ball in the box. Cross gets blocked out of play. Corner kick coming up again for Fort Zumwalt West, their third corner of the half.
Yeah, if you can. Yeah, hang on. Let me cut away from okay, go ahead and move it down.
This corner will be sent in. I believe that is Humans again over there. This time they're going to crowd the keeper. Two players crowding the goalie here on this corner kick that's about to be swung in with the right foot. High bending ball, headed away, comes back out. Chance to cross this back in. Everybody gets back on side. This one's going to be flicked towards the back post. Getting his head on it. Oh, what a save on the goal line. Cleared away by Nick Parra. As that was going to be a goal by, I believe, Cade Williams, who I just mentioned is elite in the air. He'll throw this in for the long throw-in. When we get a chance, we'll take a look at that. But first, let's get this throw in here. Great opportunity. Put a star by that play. Headed down. Passed into the 18. Tried to turn and get a shot away. Did Cade Keith. Fort Zumwalt West. Again, they still got numbers forward here because of that set piece. They're going to flick this one up. They're trying to get it back to Keith. He can't get to it, though. Or to Williams, excuse me. Brought ahead by O'Day. Plays it down the line. 50-50 ball on the far side will go all the way back to the keeper. As let's take a look at that last scoring chance on this ball that was crossed in. Beautiful opportunity that got headed towards goal, and that was going in, if not for Mason, for Nick Parra that came across and took that off the goal line. That's why they tell you, folks, never give up on a play. Never know when you're going to be called upon to make a play. If he was just standing around saying, you know what, ball's not near me, this game would be tied 1-1 in the third place contest here in Class 4. On the foot of Baden. Good ball into the middle of the field. Thought he had no one on him. He hit it right off the defender that was right there with him. That goes out of play. Playing it to the middle of the field. Tried a one-touch pass to Landon Miley. Couldn't find his target, though. Good job to steal that away. As it's taken away by the Jaguars, they're going to come out wide now. Giffen's the one that's got it. Here on the far side. Dances into the 18. Here comes a double team. Giffen's going to play this towards the back post. Nobody's there, though. As this is going to roll out of play. Throw-in coming up here for Park Hill South. Well, Giffen did what he wanted to do. He tried to get that to someone making a back post run. Just nobody there to receive it. Subs come in for Park Hill South. Hank Lisenby checks in. And the other one is Micah Wright. That's the two changes for the Panthers. Good ball played again here to Giffen. Giffen's got some space. He's going to go to the middle. Going to wind up for a shot with the right foot, and he will bend that one high. Goal kick coming up here for Fort Zumwalt, for Park Hill South. Take a look at this last opportunity here from Giffen. He's a playmaker. Can't give him too much space. I believe that was tracked pretty well. You see, he sent it a little bit high. I think Grauer would have been able to make that save, though. He was right there with it. Shots are 4-2 in favor of Fort Zumwalt West right now. Difference so far in this first half. William Bound with an elite goal, assisted by Nick Bartram. Coming down the near side. Good defensive play there by the Jaguars. And offsides is the call, so free kick coming up here for Fort Zumwalt West. Play this just short. Now it'll be sent forward towards the edge of the 18 where it gets headed away by Sam Reeves. They'll carry it forward. They're going to try and chip this through. Coming off the line, and Baden will come out to grab it. They were trying to free up Lisenby there, the junior who's got 6 goals. He was making a run up the middle there. Played out wide on the near side about midfield. Talked about this when I was the color analyst for the Class 1 state championship today. You know, a lot of people seem to think the best way to break down a defense is by just sending the long ball over the top, making those long runs and seeing if you connect on those long passes. But a lot of the times the best way to do it is really what we've seen from Fort Zumwalt West here today, where it's quick connective passing, willing to switch the field when necessary, but having their triangles. As here they come again. They tried to play it out wide, but that pass got blocked. It's taken away by Park Hill South. Good challenge there. Now it gets played out wide. Bringing it down this side. It's been an active first half for Giffen. Giffen will cut inside now for Fort Zumwalt West. Cuts back to the outside. Going to see if he can find a way to cross this into the box. He gets taken down. It's going to be a corner. He got poked out of play there by Toby. Walking by the ref was Giffen. I think trying to sell the idea that he got fouled there. Should have been a penalty. He was in the box. Humans will be the one to play this in again. Fourth corner coming up here inside 12 minutes to go. This ball gets swung in towards the 6-yard box. It gets poked away. Settling it down with the right foot. Goalie's out of position. Shot towards goal. They score. It pinballs out. Giffen was waiting for it. And with the goalkeeper Gower out of his spot, Fort Zumwalt West will tie it as Giffen scores his 8th goal of the season. See the replay here. They defend the first ball well. Got punched away, but you see there on your screen, Gower, the goalkeeper in pink, is down. Cannot recover. And a great strike by Giffen, who I just mentioned has had an incredible first half. Dynamic on the ball. Coach Ruby told me before the game, and he's the one that evens this up at 1 apiece with 11:49 to go in half one. Well, both our goals that have been scored have been goal scorers' goals. They've been from distance, from about 25 yards out. Bound and Giffen are 2 goal scorers here today. 1-1 our score. Been a very entertaining first half here in the Class 4 third place matchup. Throwing is coming up here for Fort Zumwalt West. And it is their first ever appearance in the Final Four. If they're in their first appearance, they want to walk away as the third place team. That one gets chested down. That one I got to think would knock the wind out of you, especially since I heard it from the other end of the field when it went off of his chest. Free kick here. This one is punted forward. Come Fort Zumwalt West again. That is Giffen, the goal scorer. This time, though, he's going to get it taken away. May have gotten cleated as well. So it was taken by Zimmerman. Trying to build this attack from the outside. Trying to go from outside in, but a good job defensively taken away by the Jaguars. It goes out of play. We've got a sub that's ready to check back in here for Park Hill South. And I think they're going to make it. Yeah, they will. Checking in for the Panthers. Nathaniel Bartram comes back in. Bartram had the assist on the goal from Bound. That's going to be a foul called. Free kicks coming up here for Park Hill South. See who's going to take this here. Looks like they're going to have the junior Nick Parra send this in. Parra's the one who made that big play on a header that got put towards goal on their end. Otherwise, could be 2-1. He kept the ball off the goal line. Now he's going to look to try and assist in the second goal here for Park Hill South. It pops up in the air. It gets punched away there by Baden. Going down. Foul is going to be called. Free kick coming up here for the Jaguars. You can't do that. Chant breaks out from the Fort Zumwalt West cheerleaders that are over there. Traveled here to today's contest. Played ahead and settled down in the middle of the field. Zimmerman. Now play another throw in here for Park Hill South. Game's kind of hit a bit of a log jam in the middle of the field here. Just keep having more throw-ins here for the Panthers. Slowly but surely working their way down the field as they get this thrown in. Fort Zumwalt West, though, will take it right back. Cutting to the middle of the field with it. Try to get around one last defender, but it's going to be intercepted, taken away. Pinball's around. Now it's going to be punted to the far side corner flag. Giffen will race after it. They'll cut it off and get to it. It's dynamic on the ball. Looking for some help. We'll find a teammate. They'll go all the way back to their goalkeeper and Baden. Baden, who's comfortable with handling it at his feet. Some goalkeepers would prefer never to have the ball on their feet if possible. He's not one of them. He's okay with doing so. It's brought ahead now. That was a nifty move by Parra. He's trying to build the attack now is Park Hill South. Park Hill South with it on the outside. That's Bound, I believe, the goal scorer. And that goes out of play. It's going to be a goal kick coming up here. Sub coming in for Fort Zumwalt West. And then Miley checks back into the game. Coming down the near side, Fort Zumwalt West trying to build on this attack. Looking to see if they can find a way to get this ball crossed into the 18. There was space there. This ball gets sent in. They just missed their target with a second opportunity. Shot goes off the crossbar. Giffen continues to just kind of float around the 18-yard box, and it led to a second opportunity as you see it on the replay here. He knew he had no chance at this ball, but does a great job. What a strike that was on a ball that was bouncing. Goal kick coming up with 5.5 minutes to go here. Contact, bodies go down, and coming away with it is Park Hill South Para. And we'll roll out a play. They're going to award this throw in the Fort Zumwalt West. They're going to call a foul there. Park Hill South disagrees with it. Free kick coming up here with Fort Zumwalt West. Chance to play this into the box. Keep an eye on Cade Williams, number 17 in purple. He's very good at connecting on these crosses that get put into the box, as they're going to have Humans be the one that sends this in. Plays this ball towards the penalty spot. Getting ahead on it first there was Stevens. Still not cleared away from danger just yet. And then it's ultimately going to get, thought for a second there that Worrell was going to be able to keep possession for Fort Zumwalt West. Goes out of play, throw in here for Park Hill South. Another throw-in coming up here for the Panthers. Trying to find a way to get their offense going. Since they've scored the goal, they have not recorded a shot yet. They've been outshot in total 6-2 here in this first half. They got one of their two on target. 3 of the 6 have been on frame for Fort Zumwalt West. So they will take this away. Baden's got it. He will launch this one forward. Nice little action there on the 1-2 touch. Now here comes down that far side. Park Hill South going to try and get this ball played to the box, but once again, very good defending on the outside there by the Jaguars backer. The field that goes out, I believe that went off of Fort Zumwalt last. Throwing here inside 3 minutes to go. Stevens is the one that will throw this in here for the Panthers. Getting with it now, carrying it into space, cutting to the left side, plays it across, shot attempt towards goal, and this one's going to roll on frame, and an easy save there for Baden. On good look as we see it on the replay here. That's a nice pass across to set up this shot attempt. Put towards goal there. I believe that was Michael Wright that put that on frame. Pinballing around before it comes back to the middle of the field before it gets settled down by Zimmerman. Zimmerman, a first-team all-conference and all-district player this year for the Panthers. That ball's played, just missed the target, though, as Baden will come and pick it up and roll it out quickly. Fort Zumwalt West, well, they've been at their best in this half. They've been playing with great pace. See, that's what they were trying to do here. Stevens was getting grabbed there as he played it out wide. Switching the field. Nice ball played across. Just couldn't settle, but did get a piece of it, did Lisenby. Well, plenty of space. Miscommunication breakdown here as Bartram will be the one that carries it ahead. Out wide with it. They play this into the box, trying to settle this down. Lisenby trying to figure out what to do with it. Good possession here being held by Park Hill South. Player slips as they switch fields now. Coming to the near side. Tough time handling as you hear the PA announcer say 1 minute to go here in this first half. Ball gets played into the middle. Turning with it. Good challenge. Keeping his foot though. It's the goal scorer as that was Bound that tried to get that one to a teammate. Still maintaining possession of it is Park Hill South. Gets poked away, but they get it played back into the middle of the field. Lining up for a long shot attempt. That's knuckling, and it's going to be saved by Baden. That was Nick Parra that threw the knuckler towards goal. You see the replay here is from distance. But boy, he struck it cleanly with the laces in the middle of the ball, which causes that knuckling effect. 15 seconds remain. And miscommunication was going to throw it in. That's just going to take the air out of it here for this first half. And we will come to a close as we go to the halftime break in the Misha Class 4 third place game, as it is 1-1 in an action-packed first half. As the first goal was scored by Park Hill South, the Panthers struck first thanks to a beautiful goal from William Bound, the senior midfielder, scored his 13th goal of the year, which was assisted by Nathaniel Bartram, his 7th assist this season. And then Fort Zumwalt West would come back with a goal of their own, scored by Giovanni Griffin, his 8th goal of the year for the junior forward. And that's where we stand going to the halftime break, tied at 1 apiece. As we will keep it with you here as we'll have our penalty kick shootout halftime event that is sponsored by Missouri Valley, as they will be having that event going on here at the halftime break. We'll step aside here on Misha TV, and we'll be back with you for the second half action coming up here shortly.
Attention teams, families, and fans. St. Louis City SC is excited to be here tonight. The club invites everyone to stop by the City SC booth to enter for a chance to win a signed St. Louis City SC jersey and learn more about the team. Don't miss your shot. Swing by the booth and get in on the giveaway. Known for its dynamic, richly diverse, and friendly educational environment, Missouri Valley College offers many opportunities to grow in mind, body, and spirit. Grounded in liberal arts, undergraduate and graduate studies empower students to master interdisciplinary skills needed to succeed in a knowledge-based global society. Missouri Valley College. Become a Viking. Ladies and gentlemen, please turn your attention to the penalty kick mark in front of the south goal, because we've got something special for you. It's time for the Missouri Valley College PT Challenge. Representing Park Hill South tonight is Ahmed O'Day. Representing Fort Zumwalt West, give it up for Alex Atkins. Each contestant will take 5 shots, alternating kicks from the mark. But here's the twist. Will they choose power or precision? A shot from the corner scores 2 points. A strike down the middle is worth 1. The player with the highest score after 5 kicks takes the win and the bragging rights. So fans, pick your favorite. Get loud and let's bring the energy. It's PK time on the south goal. Here we go! Up first will be Amin. Just a bit outside on the first attempt. Here's Alex's shot. Right down the middle to get on the board first. pick number 2 for Amin. Just missed left again. Second kick for Alex. And a solid strike down the middle for another tally. Round 3 coming up. And Amin on the board. Strike down the middle. Splits the uprights. Alex with another tally after 3 rounds. Alex holds a 3-1 lead. 2 more shots to go. Here's number 4 for Amin. It's good! And Alex down the middle again. Here's our final attempt. Round number 5 for Amin. And he makes it down the middle on the back of the net. Here is Alex's final attempt. And for consistency, she gets another one down the middle. But a big round of applause for Alex Atkins for Zumwalt West. Tonight's winner, the Missouri Valley College PK Challenge.
Closer look at how high school activities are run in Missouri. The Mission All Access podcast gives you a behind-the-scenes pass into the decisions, stories, and people shaping school activities. From eligibility and rule changes to event plannings, postseason insights, it's everything Misha, straight from the source. Whether you're a coach, educator, student, or fan, tune in and stay informed. Search the Misha All Access podcast on your favorite podcast platform today.
The Missouri State High School Activities Association is celebrating 100 years of student activity excellence. Since 1926, MISHA has championed student athletes, musicians, scholars, and performers across the state. Now in our centennial year, we're honoring a century of unforgettable moments, teamwork, and tradition. Visit misha.org/centennial to explore our history, relive iconic moments, and join the celebration. Show Me 100, celebrating a century of champions.
Are you kidding me? And the Norwood Pirates have their first ever state title.
Jackson, oh, it goes! For the first time in 9 years, the trophy goes back to Chesterfield.
One in this one, make it to Annika Holtorf.
Attention all former athletes and sports fans. It's time to get back in the game. Become an official. It's a great part-time income and you get back in the game. Start today by finding out how. Contact the Misha office by calling 573-875-4880 or visiting misha.org.
My favorite thing about playing high school sports is definitely the community it builds.
This is where I've met most of my friends. I've learned a ton of life lessons.
Getting to explore leadership, collaboration, and also teaching me a lot more responsibility.
Having that school name on your shirt, it invokes a sense of pride.
You're like repping your jersey, you're repping your team, your town.
High school is all about building character and becoming a better overall person.
It's taught me leadership, it's taught me resilience.
It's helped me a lot mentally and emotionally, especially with my mental toughness and endurance, and gave me a growth mindset when setbacks happen.
There's a direct correlation between how much work you put in and how much you're going to get out of that. I'm not only going to apply that to all the extracurriculars I do, that's going to apply to any tough situation that I'm in.
My coach was always pouring into me, developing me, and really helped shape who I was.
All my coaches preach is becoming a better person. They want you to get out of high school and be able to achieve anything you want to.
Many people might go on to not play.
We are getting ready to start half number 2 here. Real quick, let's take a look at some of the stats from that first half. As 6-4 shots were in favor of Fort Zumwalt West. 3 shots put on target by both sides. 2 fouls committed by Fort Zumwalt West to just 1. And you see 2 offsides there against Park Hill South. 4 corners for Fort Zumwalt West. That's an area that they feel very confident in, that they would be able to take advantage of in this tournament, but they weren't able to score on any of them there at the halftime break. But we'll see what adjustments both these head coaches make. It's a matchup against an experienced coach in Chris Farmer with 158 career wins versus a first-year head coach in Brian Ruby. It's his first year with Fort Zumwalt West. 40 minutes to try and decide who will be crowned the team that finishes in third place here of Class 4. We'll see Park Hill South start with it. Then they got to see if they can get on the front foot, because there for a while Fort Zumwalt West was dictating the tempo and the pace of this game. At midfield, foul is going to be called. That's going to go against Park Hill South. So we'll see a free kick coming up here in the first 30 seconds of half number 2. Got Michael Wang connected as my producer here. I'm Tanner Hendrickson. Thank you for watching Misha TV here today. Hope you've enjoyed all the broadcasts this weekend, from yesterday's semifinals in the rain to today here in the chilly cold. Been happy to bring all the action to you. So this is going to be the goalkeeper that sends this one in. As that was Baden. He's got a bomb of a leg. He's not afraid to take those set pieces around midfield as he goes sprinting back to his spot. Don't want to get chipped while he's getting back into goal. Saw that almost happen in the Class 1 state championship game today. This gets thrown in and gets sent back by Park Hill South. Trying to attack on the inside there. That was the goal scorer. That was Giffen. Comes the attack now for Park Hill South. They're going to try and swing it here to the outside. It's going to land on the foot, but didn't catch it cleanly, did Ty Zimmerman. One of the defenders came flying right in front of him as the ball came in. That may have been enough to take his vision away from it for just a split second to lose it. Otherwise, he may have caught that ball cleanly and settled it down. On the outside. Park Hill South, that ball went. No, it did not. Thought that ball went out of bounds. Here comes the attack now. Fort Zumwalt West bringing it across the middle. They will play it out wide. There was contact. That's going to go out of play for a throw-in. Going to send their long throw specialists up to take this. This will be thrown in by Cade Williams, 6-foot senior. Gets ready to launch this in. In fact, he's just going to play this one short. The outside with it. Now it gets crossed in with the left foot. Bounces into the 18 before it's cleared away now with some space. Ooh, if Park Hill South could have gotten to that, they would have had a chance for a quick counterattack. Cutoff comes to the near side. That will stay in play after it took a deflection. And a foul is called, so free kick coming up here for Park Hill South. This one gets launched coming here towards the 18-yard box. Went off Fort Zumwalt West last, so they've got to get to this. Williams, he's got plenty of time, and he launches that one towards midfield. Play to the middle. It gets headed away there by Giffen. Correction, that's Worrell that got his head on that one. A little tough to see these Fort Zumwalt West numbers. Black on purple. Note to self, bad combo. Coming in, foul's going to be called. Oh, great chance here for Park Hill South. This would be a great opportunity. This is one where they could play it to goal, or they might be able to even send it towards the back post. Two guys line up for Park Hill South. Barham is one of them. And actually, he's going to bail now. He's going to go into the box. Para is one that's over with the right foot. Bound, our goal scorer. Keep an eye on him. He's lined up. He's the one that would be taking this with his left if he were to take this shot. He's the one who scored in half number one. He will run over it. They will play it short. They were trying for a quick one-touch pass to come back to Bound, who was running towards the back post. This gets played there. Bound knew he'd been offsides. So he'll let this roll out. It'll be a goal kick coming up here. I want to give a big shout out to the Misha staff that's helped us here all weekend long and helping us get rosters, name pronunciations, helping us with all the equipment as well. Andrew Kaufman, Eric Kelly, Scott Lunsey, those three doing a great job along with everybody else involved with Misha to help make this state tournament run as smooth as it has here over the 2 days here at Worldwide Technology Soccer Park in Fenton, Missouri. Home of Gallagher, the club soccer team here in St. Louis. Gets knocked out play. It's going to be a throw-in, and they're going to go for the long throw-in here. Cade Williams goes jogging up. So he will take this. This is by the corner flag over there on the far side of the field. So here he comes, getting that long run up to fire this one into the box. Oh, nice little heel flick there. Going to be able to get this one crossed in, sent in first to who it was, Park Hill South. They got the first touch. The second touch is hit a mile high into the dark sky before finally it gets cleared away to the far side. We're looking for a quick counterattack here, but good job defensively to cut that off on this far side. That was a nice defensive play by Adam Robin. It went off of Robin last on that clearance attempt, so it's going to be a throw-in coming up here for Park Hill South. Nice ball played down the line right to the foot of Zimmerman. Zimmerman sends that all the way back to where his goalkeeper is. Grauer has been called upon to make a couple of plays today for the Panthers. This comes here to the near side. The ball gets played into the middle. They're going to switch fields now as they come over here to the far side. Bound, the goal scorer's got it. Nice move to get around the first defender. Tries to cut inside. Bound lost it. Good defense played by Weinhold there. The Drury commit from Fort Zumwalt West. Been really good here defensively today. That pass was whiffed on and rolled right to Corbett. We haven't said Chase Worrell's name yet much today, but he's been very good this season for Fort Zumwalt West, and he had to make a change. He'd been playing some midfield, but he's been shifted more to central defensive mid because of an injury to Jacob Harris, who had his season get cut short in October due to an injury. And a serious injury at that, so we hope that the recovery for Jacob Harris continues to go well for Fort Zumwalt West. Not sure if he's here with the team or not. If not, you know he's supporting the boys from home. Ball gets played out wide. Contact foul, that's going to go against Park Hill South. They'll get bound on that call. So free kick coming up here for Fort Zumwalt West. They'll be able to play this ball into the box. And I think they sent Cade Williams forward to try and get in and get this one. This will be played in by Mason Humans. Humans, by the way, his 20 assists this season. Single season record at Fort Zumwalt West. It's great at playing balls in like this. The flag is up. This is going to be offsides. Tough to see from my angle or not, but Park Hill South might have ran a bit of an offsides trap there. Saw this during one of the games yesterday where the defending team on set pieces would just kind of back all the way to their 6-yard box. You get to hold your ground and create that offsides line. Foul called here. That's going to go against Fort Zumwalt West. Not sure who they got that on the stabbing play there. Free kick going to be taken quickly by Park Hill South as they give it to Zimmerman. Zimmerman will play it out wide onto the foot there of Stevens. Stevens gets it back, looking for a shot attempt, and he sails that one high. Got underneath it with the left foot. Just trying to bend it towards that back post. And a goal kick is coming up here for the Jaguars, and they go quickly with it. Contact. Foul is called. Free kick coming up here for the Jaguars. I think the man that's going to take this free kick, Ewens, was the one that earned it. It was, so he will be the one to take this free kick here. He'll swing this in. Every ball he's put in, they haven't connected on, but they've been pretty good balls so far. And he's holding up his hand. Not sure if he's signaling what kind of runs he wants to see here. So they start to overlap. Humans will deliver this ball into the box, getting a head on it, and they score! As it is scored by Cade Williams, the senior, who we've been talking about all game long as a man that is elite when it comes to catching the ball in the air on set pieces. He strikes here for Fort Zumwalt West. As we take a look at the replay, Humans adds to his single season assist total. Boy, what a diving header that was to connect on that. That is an elite goal scored by the senior, Cade Williams. 10th goal of the season for the senior. #21st assist of the season for Mason Humans, as a foul is called. On the foul, Park Hill South now ready to play this ball in. Park Hill South just plays it short. Trying to turn, looking for some space now. Going to see if he could get a shot away, but it got blocked there. Bartram was the one that was trying to get that to goal. And another foul goes against Fort Zumwalt, or handball, excuse me, against Fort Zumwalt West. So a free kick coming up again for Park Hill South. Well, Fort Zumwalt West with the 2-1 lead. They went down 1-0 in the first half. They gave up the first goal to Bound, and they've scored the last two unanswered. 12 minutes are gone here in half number 2. Fort Zumwalt West in their first ever appearance in the Final Four is trying to get a third-place finish. And the official wasn't ready. He's communicating with somebody. I think they're issuing a warning to the Park Hill South bench. Heard him say something about barking. So we get ready to try this again. So it'll be swung in by Para. Para plays this, goes to the back post. This is a good ball. Got deflected up in the air. Trying to bounce around. They can't get it, and a shot attempt does come on, and it's saved by Baden. Believe it may have been put towards goal by Ode and the massive bodies as we take a look at the replay here. Oh, no, and correction. It was Bound, the goal scorer, that got his left foot on that. Throwing coming up here for Fort Zumwalt West. Where our broadcast booth is located, we are to the right of your screen as we're behind the end line, behind the goalkeeper here for Fort Zumwalt West and Baden. They're going to stop the clock with 26:35 to go. The officials barking at Fort Zumwalt West to play with some urgency. So throw it in here and we get underway. 26.5 to go. Our head officials making sure that they are aware, you know what, we're not gonna deal with this delaying of action. I'm glad to see it with 26.5 minutes to go. That way he sets the tone for when we get to the final couple of minutes. Another free kick coming up here for Park Hill South. Ball played in by Para. Para goes for goal, and he just sends it high over the crossbar. Para's played a couple of them into goal. That time around, he tried to see if he could surprise the keeper and Baden to get a goal. And they're going to stop the clock again with 25:51. Now, that I don't agree with the official. Goalkeeper has the right to move the ball. Oh, man, that shot caught his own teammate. Turning around. I think I see a smile there from the Park Hill South player that had to wear that. That was Bartram that took that shot to the back. Park Hill South thought that ball went out of bounds on the near side, and instead challenge that goes out, throwing coming up here for the Panthers. Since they scored the first goal of this contest, just haven't been able to get into the rhythm offensively. Been a little bit more on their back of their heels trying to defend more. Bringing it across now. This is Zimmerman. Zimmerman tried to play a through ball. Sliding challenge there. Good defense played. Corbett is the one that got that. Played into the middle. Settled down. Giffen, who's got one of the two goals for Fort Zumwalt West, plays it wide. Nice move. This ball shot attempt that hit off of, may have been hit off of a Jaguar. It may have been teammate friendly fire there. Played down the line. That ball goes out of play. Throwing coming up here. Subs are coming in. Fort Zumwalt West is going to make a change. Park Hill South going to play it out wide. Ball going to be played in towards goal. That's going to be too close to the goalie. Baden is the one that catches that. A man went down in the 18. He was taken down by Williams, but the official says play on. Good challenge there in the middle of the field. Zimmerman will win it right back. This gets played to the middle. It's going to be taken away, though. Dangerous ball played in the middle of the field by the goalie in Grauer. Far side trying to build this attack. That'll be knocked out of play. Throw-in coming up here for Fort Zumwalt West. They're going to go for the long throw-in, as they said, send Cade Williams up. Williams is ready to send in the long throw-in. Fired in, still loose inside the 18. Passed back, getting around one defender. Now it'll be cleared out of danger by Park Hill South as they send it out. Another throw-in coming up here for the Jaguars. And not sure what the whistle was for there. They're going to have Williams throw this in again. Long throwing into the 18. That one got flicked into the 6. Oh, boy, miscommunication. Shot attempt got blocked. Heel flicked it, still loose inside the 18. Now it's played out wide. Opportunity to play this ball into the box. They cross it. And it'll eventually be grabbed by Grauer. As we see the replay on this one here. Boy, not sure why he decided to touch that. I believe that was Humans that was in the area looking for the goal. Trying to get around the edge now. Bartram. Going to get poked out of play. Throwing coming up here for Park Hill South. Sub is coming in now. Micah Wright checks in for the Panthers. Throw-in coming up here for Park Hill South. Cleared away by Fort Zumwalt West. Not out of danger just yet. Challenge from behind. And foul is called. Thought maybe that might have been clean. Thought he maybe got the ball first, but officials had the better angle at it. They play it quickly. Trying to find a way to get this ball in the box going down. This time it is a clean challenge. That is won by Fort Zumwalt West, and out here they come. He shot out of the cannon. Here comes Giffen looking for the quick counter attack. Lays it off. Trying to dance around with it. Cutting to the middle. Contact. They're going to say got the ball first. And Park Hill South will try and counter themselves as they flick it out wide. Parsons, or Wright, who just checked in, has it. But he's going to lose it. That'll get cleared out around midfield. Throw-in coming up as we are about halfway through half number 2. 2-1, Fort Zumwalt West leads it. Winning goal right now belongs to the senior Cade Williams. Got it on a set piece. Off of a free kick that was put into the box by Mason Humans. Carrying it ahead, Ty Zimmerman. Lays it off to Micah Wright. Wright will get cut off. There's the guy who's got the game-winning goal right now for Fort Zumwalt West. So Williams will clean this up, clear it away. Humans brings it ahead, gets cut off though. For Park Hill South. So their fourth Final Four appearance. Second time they've been here in the last 3 years. They were here in 2023 when they finished in second place. And that was their first appearance in the Final Four in 24 years. They hadn't been there since 99-98. They made it back-to-back years. This broadcaster was born in 99, so it had been a while. Sub comes on for Fort Zumwalt West. So they do make a quick change here. As they brought on, I believe, Cade Keith. Nice to the middle. Nice touch there. Throwing here for Fort Zumwalt West. Shots are 8-6 in favor of Fort Zumwalt West here in this game. That goes out of play. Goal kick's coming up here. They're going to stop the clock with 18-12 to go, and I think we're going to get a conversation between the two players that were involved in that, as there was a quick shove that was involved. As that ball rolled out. Don't see any yellows being handed out. Just a good conversation with our officials saying, you know what, I'm not going to let that stand if this continues. Don't want this one to get out of hand like we saw in the Class 2 third place game. Things got a little bit wild at the end. Good run building up here for Park Hill South. Played into the box, coming off the line. Good communication there from the goalkeeper, Baden, who comes out and picks this one up. Plays it out quickly to the foot. Cruz is the one that had it. Goes all the way back to Gower. Brower gave it up there. Good challenge taken back by Park Hill South. They try to play it down the line. Got blocked. It stayed in, though. It stayed on that line there. Park Hill South continues to bring it ahead. O'Day was the one that had it. Tried to get it to the middle of the field, but it's taken away by Fort Zumwalt West. Bringing it on the outside, that's Giffen. Giffen lays it off. Into space, dancing around with it. Weinhold. Weinhold looking for some help. Doesn't know what to do with it. Plays it down the line, gets it to Giffen. Giffen with some nice action here, lays it off as this ball's into the box. Trying to get the corner. That'll be knocked out of play. Corner kick coming up here. So that was a good play by Humans, and beautiful action there from Giffen, Weinhold, and Humans. Those three, good connective passing there. Subs come on. Park Hill South will turn to Nico Pastorino. And we'll see if I can see who that is for Fort Zumwalt West that's coming in. Might be Chase Worrell. Ball gets sent into the box. This one's headed on, and they score! As it's 3-1, Fort Zumwalt West. Do a backflip, young man. Not sure who it was that got their head on it. We'll see if we can tell on the replay here, but 3-1. So 3-1, Fort Zumwalt West leads it. Once I get confirmation on who that is that scored that goal, I'll let you know. We await the official word on the goal score. Tough to tell. Might be Travis Corbett. Might have been the one that got that with his head. I think it might have been 11. Is played in the middle of the field. You have to think that that third goal is going to be one that might be the one that puts this game out of reach. That goes out of play. It's going to be a throw-in coming up here for Park Hill South, but they're going to make a change here. 15 minutes to go here in the third place contest. Lisenby will check in now. And confirmation, it was Travis Corbett that scored. So the senior was the one who got his head on that. Puts the third goal in, his 7th goal of the season. beat the PA announcer by that much. That assist will belong to Humans again, by the way, his second assist of the day. He was the one who sent that in on that corner kick there. So he adds to what's been an incredible season. 22 assists on the year for the senior, Mason Humans. That is a single season record at Fort Zumwalt West. Throw-ins coming up here for the Jaguars. Have to think that is potentially the goal. That is the backbreaker, as Park Hill South has not really generated much in this second half. Half number 2, they have just got 2 shots and haven't been able to get one on target yet. Punted away there. That was Cade Williams. Williams, if this game finishes 3-1, is the one that's responsible for the game-winning goal. Fighting for it, middle of the field. This one will get played. They're trying to get that to their first goal scorer in Giffen, and a foul will be called. Free kick is coming up here for Fort Zumwalt West. The official is keen on making sure that they do not stall, and I got to say, I really like it. There's no rules in Misha like there is at the NCAA level, where when you make a sub too, by the way, where NCAA level inside 15, the winning team that makes the sub clock has to stop. Looks like this is going to be taken by Chase Worrell. Worrell will play this towards the back post. It gets headed away. It's not out of danger just yet. Let's guess who's lurking around there. That's Giffen. That's how he scored his goal, on a ball that took a deflection to him outside the 18-yard box, but it gets taken away now by Park Hill South. They've got to start to throw numbers forward now, trailing by 2. Ooh, nifty little heel flick there. It's going to lead to the ball rolling to the foot of Pastorino. Goes out of play. Throwing coming up for the Panthers. Stevens will be the one to play this. He throws it in. Throws it to the middle. Good ball thrown in there, creating some space. They get it out wide now to Curtis. Curtis stops, looks for some help. Lisenby has got it. The junior tries to cross. They got deflected out, and it goes over to the foot of Zimmerman. Great defense by Fort Zumwalt West, just collapsing down. This is the second time Park Hill South has had to switch it. Now they'll play it to the near side. This gets dragged down there by Zimmerman. That attempt gets fired wide. Goal kick is coming up here. Substitution coming on now for Fort Zumwalt West. So Humans will check right back in as he went out for a quick breather. Foul is going to be called. Free kick coming up here for Fort Zumwalt West. So we'll see if they can play this towards goal. Ball played to the near side post. That will get headed away. Ball bounces into the goalkeeper's box, where it will eventually be picked up by Grauer. Oh boy, this one be grabbed by Fort Zumwalt West, but taken right back by Park Hill South. Just confirming it was Mason Humans that picked up that assist on that third goal, so it is his second assist of the game. 10 minutes remain here in the Class 4 third place matchup. High ball coming in off of the free kick. It's headed towards Skull, but letting it bounce and roll to him there is Baden. Zimmerman was the one who struck that with his head. So he puts it to the ground, and now we'll launch it forward. Baden's got a cannon of a right foot. for the Jaguars, as that is punted forward by Williams. He's going to force them to go all the way back. Grauer had to come way out off his line to get to that. Contact foul will be called. That will go against Park Hill South. There was a push in the back there. That went against Nick Pastorino. See the frustration starting to build on that on the Park Hill South Panthers side. So you're having a tough time breaking down this Fort Zumwalt West defense that's been so good all year. Opponents average less than a goal per game against them this season. This gets played toward the back post. It gets headed back towards the near side. Contact in the box. Good defense there as that was cleanly played. So here comes Park Hill South trying to come quickly on a quick counterattack. And I believe foul's going to be called. And they're going to stop the clock here. And we've got our first yellow card that's going to be handed out today. Caution handed out to Fort Zumwalt West. As that goes against Chase Worrell, as he will pick up the yellow with 8:37 to go. Free kick coming up here. Boy, Park Hill South is going to get back in this one down by 2. They really need to capitalize on this free kick. This will be played in by Noah Stevens. Stevens to swing it in with his left foot. Ball played into the box. It's going to be headed away by Fort Zumwalt West, as that was Robin that got his head on it first. Pressure still coming. Park Hill South trying to press up a little bit there. Ball midfield, it will be settled down as it is going to be grabbed by the Panthers now. Looking to swing this out wide. That pass got partially deflected. It's blocked and it's going to be taken away by Fort Zumwalt West before it gets sent back over here out of play. And a goal kick is coming up for the Jaguars. More subs coming in now. As I think Sergio Barragon is going to be one of the subs that comes in for Park Hill South. I'm not sure who it was that came in there for Fort Zumwalt West. Played out wide. Giffen will bring it ahead. Giffen's got it, one of the 3 goal scorers here today for the Jaguars, but he lost it there. Volley where it came right back from. Was Bargon that checked in for Park Hill South. Still waiting the announcement on the Fort Zumwalt West changes. Travis Corbett, Chase Worrell coming. Worrell is the one who picked up the yellow card for Fort Zumwalt West, so he's right back in there. Building the attack here, going to try and lay this off. Good ball. Sliding challenge, missed it though. Lisenby, they're saying he got the ball. He goes down, a lot of contact, and they're going to award a penalty. Penalty kick is coming up here as the foul goes against Fort Zumwalt West. They're going to call it against Adam Robin. And 6:28 to go, an opportunity here for Park Hill South to cut this to 1. Not sure what the Fort Zumwalt West player there, Landon Miley, was doing. 1 to take this penalty. Park Hill South. The Panthers will send Ty Zimmerman. Can he beat Cody Baden? Zimmerman looking for his 14th goal of the year. Park Hill South is going to come back in this one. They need this here. Whistle blows. Here we go. Lining up. Goes to the left and scores. 3-2. Ty Zimmerman makes it 3-2 with 6:28 to go here in half number 2. You see her here, he's going to go left. Baden guessed the wrong way, and just a clean, crisp strike makes it a 1-goal game. Zimmerman's goal in the 74th minute cuts this to 1. 6.5 minutes to go, and that Park Hill South bench is really starting to feel it now that they've got themselves an opportunity to get back in this one. Contact foul will be called, and a free kick is coming up here for Fort Zumwalt West. They're trying to push back the last defender there, I think. Not sure it's really going to matter. They're not going to put up a wall here on this play. This will be sent in by Humans. He's got 2 assists today. 22 on the year. He will play this into the box. Good cross in. It'll be headed away. It goes right back to where it came from. Humans settles it down now. He's going to try and get out wide and go to the corner flag. Pass will be intercepted by Park Hill South, and they'll try to build a quick counterattack. Started defending the free kick well. Go all the way back to Baden. Baden will launch this thing forward. Who'd that go off of last? That ball stayed in apparently, and it ends up, it's going to be a corner kick. Boy, what a change of events that is. There's been a couple of calls on this far sideline that have been very tight. With Fort Zumwalt West up by 1 with less than 5 minutes to go. Let's see if they even play this into the box. They've got one player that was short. Now he's going to leak in. Humans will play this in. Line drive cross, going to be headed away by Park Hill South, then shot towards goal. That will sail high out of play, and it's going to be a goal kick coming up here. 4.5 minutes to go. Park Hill South looking for the equalizer. If we are tied, we go to 2 15-minute overtimes of the golden goal. Zumwalt West ends up with it, getting around the defender there, carrying it ahead. Chance to get this ball into the box. Dribbles closer to the end line. Cross attempt comes in. Nice job to leap up and grab that. That was Grauer that made that catch there, and he's going to launch it forward with that big right foot of his. Ball bounces down and then punted right back by Williams. 50-50 challenge there. Won by Fort Zumwalt West. 3.5 minutes to go. Clock is the worst enemy for the Panthers. Contact didn't want to take a foul. Now bringing this one in. Good challenge there. That's going to be won cleanly by Park Hill South. Now they will look for a quick counterattack. Contact. Once again, another good challenge. Really good defending going on here in the last couple of minutes of this third-place contest in Class 4. Tanner Hendrickson here with you on Misha TV. That clearance attempt got deflected, and it comes right back to Fort Zumwalt West as they will lay this off, but taken right back. Comes to the outside where it's going to be settled down, going down, and they're going to say play on. No foul there to be had. See Park Hill South, they've been kind of scrambling here for a minute, trying to send some balls forward. They're going to try and settle it down. And now a foul will go against Park Hill South as they're going to call that against Nathaniel Bartram. He's got an assist here today. Williams will be the one that will play this into the box. 2:20 to go. Line drive towards the 18-yard box. This one is going to get flicked towards goal. Not able to get a real shot off. Grauer will come off his line and get it. They'll punt it forward. That is going to go out of bounds. Near side there. Throw-in coming up here for Fort Zumwalt West. Nice run building here as they're going to lay this one off. Cleared away. Foul is going to be called, though. This man that made the pass got taken down there late. Minute and a half to go. .130 to go. Fort Zumwalt West with this free kick. I believe that's Humans ready to send this in. He's going to take up as much time as possible. Sends this one into the 18-yard box where it's going to be caught by Grauer. He's going to launch it forward as he sends it away. Getting a flick on there. Park Hill South has been sending a lot of balls forward. They haven't won them. 1 minute to go. Played this ball in the 18. Shot attempt, and that is going to be hit over the crossbar. Great save made there. As that will deny, I believe that's Landon Miley who it is. It is Landon Miley, gets robbed on that. Corner kick coming up with 40 seconds to go. Good save by Grauer to at least keep this game interesting. They will play this short, and they're going to fight for it in the corner. They've got their big center back listed at 6 feet. Cade Williams, who was fighting for it there. He lost it, goes out of bounds. It's going to be another throw-in for Fort Zumwalt West. 20 seconds remain. Fort Zumwalt West taking their time on this throw-in. If they're not careful, the official will stop the clock. 10 seconds to go. Countdown is on. Fort Zumwalt West will just hang on to the ball near the corner there. And in their first trip to the Final Four, Fort Zumwalt West will capture the third place game as they take down Park Hill South by a final score of 3-2. As the game-winning goal belongs to the senior, Travis Corbett picked up the third goal on a ball played in on a corner kick. As we recap the scoring in this one for you before we get to the award ceremony here, it all started in the 16th minute as Park Hill South scored first on a goal from the senior William Gown, as he picked up his 13th goal of the season. William Bound picked up his 13th goal on a beautiful shot that caught the side netting. Then in the 29th minute, Fort Zumwalt West would respond with a goal from Giovanni Giffen. It was his 8th goal of the season. Then in the 51st minute, as we went to the halftime break tied at 1, Fort Zumwalt West would get the lead on a goal from Cade Williams, the senior. 64th minute, they would add on another, the game-winning goal by Travis Corbett. As you'll see it here, it was assisted by Mason Humans, who had 2 assists in today's contest. See, he was able to get that header on that corner kick. Humans' 2 assists brought his season total to 22, which is a single-season record at Fort Zumwalt West. And then on a penalty kick in the 74th minute, a goal was scored by Ty Zimmerman to get it to 3-2, but we were not able to see Park Hill South come with another response after that, as they just couldn't get possession of the ball for the final couple of minutes there. Taking a look at the stats in this one, Fort Zumwalt West outshot Park Hill South 11-7 in this contest. 6 of those 11 shots were put on target by Fort Zumwalt West. 5 of the 7 were on frame by Park Hill South. We saw 6 fouls committed by the Jaguars in this one, 4 against the Panthers. 8 corners for Fort Zumwalt West in this contest, 0 for Park Hill South. So they had no set pieces to try and get equalized in this game. They just weren't able to earn those corners like Fort Zumwalt West was. And we saw 2 goals off set pieces for Fort Zumwalt West. As mentioned in the game, Cade Williams, a guy that's elite in the air, and he scored on one of them. And then we didn't mention it, but Travis Corbett, another guy that was able to connect with his head for the game-winning goal, his 7th of the season. As you see, Fort Zumwalt West celebrate with their fans as they get ready to line up, as they'll be presented with their 3rd-place medal. And again, congratulations to both these sides. For Park Hill South, this was their 4th appearance, 2nd time they've been here in the last 3 years in the Final Four, and it's the first time ever for the Fort Zumwalt West Jaguars, as they will finish in third place of Class 4. As we get ready to turn things over to our PA announcer, as we will see both teams get their medals and honored for their performance in getting here to this weekend. And again, big shout out to everyone involved, Andrew Kaufman of Misha, Eric Kelly, and Scott Lunty for helping us out this weekend in what's been action-packed both yesterday and today. And there's only one game left, the Class 4 state championship, which will begin in about 15 minutes behind us on field 1. As we will turn things over to our PA announcers, we get ready to honor both Park Hills South and Fort Zumwalt West.
For the presentation of our awards for this Class 4 third place game, representing the Missouri State High School Activities Association and presenting awards tonight are Misha Associate Executive Director Tony Hill and Misha Assistant Executive Director Stephanie Turner. First, for our fourth place team, let's give a big round of applause to the Park Hills South Panthers as the team has presented their trophy. And starting with individual medals, beginning with head coach Chris Farmer, assistant coach Luke Bergrude, assistant coach Jared Byrne, assistant coach Bridger Prince, assistant coach Matt Simpkin. And now for the individual players, 00, Everett Grower. Number 1, Landon Horst. Number 2, Matt Fox. Number 3, Cole Pinbrick. Number 5, Kenny McEwen. Number 6, Nick Para. Number 7, Owen Toby. Number 8, Logan Curtis. Number 9, Nathaniel Bartram. Number 10, William Bowen. Number 11, Ty Zimmerman. Number 13, Micah Wright. Number 14, Noah Stevens. Number 17, Hank Linsenby. Number 18, Sergio Oregon. Number 19, Nizal O'Day. Number 22, Sam Patel. Number 23, Nico Pastorino. Number 24, Nike Skachaditan. Number 26, Finn Killeran. Number 29, Sam Reeves. Number 38, Andre Ta'apawan. Number 40, Xander Elwell. Congratulations to the Park Hills South Panthers on a fine 2025 season and fourth place finish in the state of Missouri. Now for our third place team, let's give a big round of applause to the Fort Zumwalt West Jaguars. Now for individual medals, beginning with head coach Brian Ruby, assistant coach Kristen Cooper, assistant coach Les Hager, assistant coach Roy Maskell. Now individual players, number 0, Cody Baden. Number 1, Landon Farber. Number 2, Trevor Rivera. Number 3, Cade Keith. Number 4, Chase Worrell. Number 5, Mason Humans. Number 7, Landon Milley. Number 8, Jason Weinhold. Number 9, Giovanni Giffen. Number 10, Andrew Wagner. Number 11, Travis Corbett. Number 12, Lucas Cruz. Number 13, Camden Schumer. Number 14, Kai Negatani. Number 15, Jacob Harris. Number 16, Adam Robin. Number 17, Cade Williams. Number 18, Sahabi Juma. And number 19, Dylan Priscillius. Congratulations to the Jaguars of Fort Zumwalt West on the fine 2025 season.
And congratulations to both these sides. Fort Zumwalt West comes out on top 3-2 over Park Hill South as they capture third place here in Class 4. And a big congratulations to all the men that took part of this tournament. And I want to remind you, for anybody that has been watching this tournament, be a part of Misha history. Download that Misha TV broadcast from today's event and take home your own piece of the action. Click the download link to relive the moments and celebrate the memories, as it's been a fun weekend here at Worldwide Technology Soccer Park. As you see those smiles there from Fort Zumwalt West. Congratulations to all the young men that competed this weekend that finished from 1st through 4th from classes 1 through 4 as we wrap up our broadcast here tonight. For my producer, Michael Wagenknecht, I'm Tanner Hendrickson saying so long from Worldwide Technology Soccer Park here in Fenton, Missouri.
Thank you for watching Misha.tv. This broadcast has been brought to you by the Missouri State High School Activities Association, powered by Huddle TV.